Amen.
My dear fellow listeners, good evening once again, and welcome to another edition of Let's Chit Chat with Narayandat. Let's Chit Chat with Narayandat is a Canadian initiative with a global impact. There are a few different ways to listen to us. You can listen to us on the regular dial, that's the radio, 102.7 CKMS FM. You can listen to us on Rogers Digital Cable for those of you who have the Rogers Digital Box. And of course, we are also live streamer Chit Chat here. So do take the opportunity to share page. We ask you to stay with us if you like to learn a thing or two. However, if you're looking for an opportunity to vent out negativity, this is not for you. Tonight, we have a very special guest, a good friend of mine, Azjad, who's joining us all the way from Toronto. He's taking time off his busy schedule to join us. Azjad, thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing tonight?
Thank you so much. Good evening. Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
The pleasure is ours, of course. So what we'll do, we'll give you a minute or two to introduce yourself to us. Let people know a little bit about you, where you were born, your educational background, and so on. Then we'll talk about, some of the community work you've been doing, your foundation, the Amal Foundation, all the great work you've been doing. We are going to talk about, your business profession, of course, and how can we not complete, you know, um, you know, or how can we not, talk about politics because you've also been in that political arena. So take a minute or so, introduce yourself to us, and we'll take it from there.
Yes, no, thank you very much. So my name is Asjad Hussain, and I'm from Pakistan. By profession, I'm engineer, electrical engineer. So I came to Canada in 2001, And then I established one non-profit organization named Amal Foundation, Canada. It's just for the prosperity of humanity. We did a lot, and we have a very long story for like these kind of things. And also after that, because whenever anybody come to Canada, there's a very odd jobs and this and that. We've gone through so many hardship for like this. Now I established a security company, and that, also in Ontario. Just recently, I start from British Columbia too. There's another I established security company. So everything is going good. And also, we are both a part of politics too. So we do all the things like this. And I'm just waiting for the election now for MPP and see what happens after that.
Fantastic. Of course, we're both into politics, and we're going to
Yeah,
talk a
yeah,
little bit about that. But you've done something very interesting. And when you came, you mentioned very briefly when you came to Canada here. You came here, of course, with your professional background as an engineer. You
yeah,
basically had to start all over, but
yeah,
you've done well despite the fact that you've had some challenges, and you've done so well. That's one thing. But you have been given back, and you have been given back for so many different years, and it is so much needed, especially now with the COVID situation. Tell me about some of the work that you've done with the Amal Foundation. I've seen videos, I've seen pictures. I mean, I've known you for a while, and you've done some amazing work. Tell us why you get started with the foundation.
yeah. I was when I came to Canada, it was very hard to get together like this. Everybody was busy for their jobs and these kind of things. I was so much worried because if there is people together, there's a unity. We can share so many things like this kind of, because back home always be like this. We finish job in the evening, we are together. So I was used to these kind of stuff. So that's why I think in 2003 established non-profit organization named Amal Foundation Canada. So we gather so many people, we attend event, we organization, so many programs, and now almost 300 and more than 300 families are together like these kind of things. We are just like a one family. That's the biggest thing. So after that, we start to do for the prosperity of humanity back home in Canada, in Bali, in India, in Pakistan, because people are suffering a lot. And that's my family is helping me a lot for these kind of all stuff. We are not going anywhere to begging this $1 or $2. I'm very much thankful to my family. They're helping me a lot. Especially we just established sometime free eye camps in Pakistan, sometime in Thalbarka desert. There's a very, very big desert. People are badly, even there's no electricity, no water, and we are also doing something there too. So also when I was last year, I was in Bali, and the people are suffering too. They're very poor people. They have no medicine like this kind of thing, and we are doing a lot in Bali too, in Indonesia. So also in Canada, wherever people need, we will always be there.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Excellent, excellent. So I'm very much happy about that. So basically, you saw a need and you
yeah,
decided to do something about it rather than ignore the situation,
yeah,
which is a beautiful thing. So what I want to do, just so that people have an idea, I want to quickly hopefully I can pull it up here. I want to quickly highlight
yeah,
some pictures of the event that you
yeah.
have done. So who are we looking at here? Like, who are these people here?
They are also uh,
Supporters of the organization, kind of
chairman
thing.
and directors of some organizations. They are always helping us whenever we need something. Have the meeting with them. They always help for this kind of stuff all the time. We have a lot of meetings, not only once, so many meetings with them. They are also part of our organization, and they help us for these kind of things.
Fantastic. So here it looks like what was going on here? There was some sort of
Yeah, it was
uh,
job fair.
okay, okay.
Yeah, it was job fair. We were helping the people how they can get the job, what we can help them is all from school and university student. They also got the jobs, and we did a lot for them. Even my family was there. They were helping them like this. Yeah,
Fantastic. And it looks like people are filling out job application and so on
yeah.
there. That's you in that corner
My daughter is there too.
there.
My daughter is there too in Australia.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yes, we yeah met her. I think she came to support me when I was running in 2018.
Yeah, you are also, yeah, good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, fantastic. So I'm just flashing this so that people can have an idea, of some of the outreach work
Yeah.
you have done,
Thank you so much.
and so on there. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Awesome, awesome. Good stuff. So, how is this COVID situation affect you in terms of the huge event you have been doing, because you have been doing some amazing big events, that allow hundreds of family to come together.
Yeah.
And because of the COVID situation now, we cannot do as much. So how are you coping with that? What are you doing to stay connected with these family, because it is so much needed right now. It's more needed now more than it was before.
What we did, especially for back home and also India, Pakistan, Bali, first we distribute the mask there.
Mhm.
Then we because we just arrange some people from that country. They are supplying, maybe you watch all the stuff, which are supplying food and everything to them every month. So it's a very good. I'm so happy because people are working there. We are sending money them there, and they are distributing food and other stuff, whatever they are. You just knock the door and drop there and go away, like these kind of things. They are doing everywhere. And even in Canada, if people need something, we just buy the food, buy video, whatever we can